But the Star of Bethlehem, did it really reappear? Could you shed some light on that, Shadrack?
Based on the reports that I have seen, on June 30th, which is the same day that had the blood moon / full moon, you had the planet Jupiter as well as the planet Venus eclipsing one another. And that in particular recreated what the scientists and the folks at NASA and different researchers with regards to the Star of Bethlehem. And I think even if you look at the western sky, you may still see some measure of that still, but the planets are still moving.
Yes. It's
just that on June 30th, they were so together that it created the brightest of them all. In Acts chapter 2, verse 19 or 21, with regards to the blood moons and so on, Peter stood up when he preached the famous sermon where 3,000 people got saved. And he says, quoting from Joel, or adding to the same prophecy that Joel indicated, he says, I will show wonders in the heaven above, sign in the earth beneath, blood, fire, vapors of smoke. The sun shall be turned to darkness. We have Peter. And then the moon is going to turn to blood before the great and notable day of the Lord. Now, 7 things must run parallel. 7 things. Number 1, there'll be wonders in the heaven. Number 2, there'll be signs in the earth beneath. We're having earthquakes almost every day. If not an earthquake, you have a volcano.
Yes.
You know, when I first started to share on end times, you're lucky to hear about 2 volcanoes earthquake for the year. Now they are happening so regular. Rapid increase in bloodshed. Well, I don't want to tell you about that. That is happening every day on the news.
Yes.
All right. Vapors of smoke. In the original language, it's the word columns of smoke. So we are having that happening. If you ever see what the pictures will take when a volcano goes off, you have that. So if I have signs in the heavens, signs in the earth, the blood, the fire, vapors of smoke, 2 other things must run. You must have the sun going dark, and you must have blood moons. If all 7 is running, it tells you those 7, according to Acts and also Joel, it will happen before the great and notable day of the Lord. So I am of the view that this appearance of the star is one of the signs in the heavens. We had one on July 29th of 2013, where there were also some planetary formation that created for one day the entire Star of Bethlehem for one day. We had in 2012, where there was an alignment across the Milky Way. Of course, we know people like History Channel went overboard with regards to creating all kind of movies and so on for one event. We are having events happening every few weeks, and they are totally silent because they are falling on Jewish public holidays and aligning itself with Jewish feasts. All right? So, in my opinion, the first part of Acts 2 from 19 to 21 of wonders in the heavens, the Star of Bethlehem, or what appears to be a type of, a repeat of the Star of Bethlehem in the heavens, matches itself back firmly with wonders in the heavens. Sign in the sun, sign in the moon. Now we have the star of Bethlehem. So immediately, the passage of scripture you read, you have sun, moon, and star all duplicated in 1 year.
That's right.
In 1 year.
Wow.
One of the things that I have tracked, because I'm a pattern and trend person, I research a lot of pattern and trends. When you see the cycle repeating itself, you know the season is about to wrap up. Let me give you a quick example. The children of Israel were going down into Egypt. Jacob went down with his family. 4 souls was already there because Joseph went before through slavery. When Joseph rises to power, he becomes the leader, one of the most powerful persons in that time. And when the cycle is about to start through him, when Jacob is going down, God told Jacob while he's going down, he says, you will sojourn in the land for X amount of period of time, and I'll bring you out. But the cycle starts because Joseph gets married to the daughter of a priest from the land of Egypt. So he is married, he has a mixed marriage, who is the daughter of a priest that starts the cycle. 430 years later, when they are about to come out of Egypt, Moses is raised up by God. But you know what's interesting? Moses is married to the daughter of Jethro, that is an Ishmaelite. Again, he's married, it's a mixed marriage, but married to the daughter of a priest. So you have a mixed marriage at the beginning of the cycle. And when the cycle is about to wrap up, you have a mixed marriage again. We had a star of Bethlehem that appeared at the beginning, and now we have the cycle repeating itself. Do you know that the year in which Christ died, you actually had blood moons and sun being darkened?
And earthquakes.
And earthquakes. When he was on the cross, according to Matthew chapter 27, 28, there was darkness on the earth. That is not rain clouds.
Right.
There was darkness on the earth from the 6th hour, which is midday, till 3 o'clock in the evening. When they put him in the grave, a blood moon rose. When the moon came up, it came up as a full blood moon.
Yes.
So you had the double. The only other year that has that is the year 2014, 2015.
Wow.
Where we are having blood moons and a darkened sun falling on Jewish feast days.
God is speaking.
Right? And now you have on top of that the stars.
It's time.
So if we see the cycle closing, scripture talks about where it's what I call the mirror effect. The cycle starts at the beginning because he's not Alpha and Omega. He is Alpha to Omega. He's the first and the last. He declares the end from the beginning.
That's right.
All right? So when you see the cycle repeating itself, you know the cycle is about to close.
That's right.
Extra weight on it. When you look at Acts and you look at Joel, any basic believer who will be researching scripture, you will see there's a lot of people are teaching blood moons, like you said, and they're not mentioning the other one. But I want to even add it further. When you look at the passage, is that one you should be looking for, which is blood moon, is 7 things.
Yes.
And all 7 things has to run together.
Right.
Wonders in the heaven, signs in the earth, rapid increase in bloodshed, rapid increase in fire. We're having forest fire, there are volcanic fires all over the place. Rapid increase in vapors of smoke. If all those 5, then you have running with that the blood moons and the darkened sun. So if we are sitting in this generation and to look at, we can measure. Are we in a time where all 7 is running parallel? And if all 7 is running parallel, scripture tells us it happens just before the great and notable day of the Lord.
That's right.